Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. Today on the left side here, we have Mutant, a very powerful deck, and then we have Traptrix, a new upcomer from the structure deck. I believe this is like 3 structure decks and a little bit extra cards. A very, very low budget here. We're going to see some dice rolls, and I believe Traptrix is going to choose who's going to go first here. Actually, my mistake. Mutant is going to choose who's going to go first here on the left. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's dive in. So we're going to see a normal summon of Mutant M05. That's going to search for the a mutant monster from the deck. We're going to be searching for the ST46 here. And we see they have Nib, Mutant, and then Expansion as well. We're going to see the Mutant effect being summoned here. They're going to activate the effect, getting rid of itself and the banishing the Nib. So that's going to be able to summon out, I believe that's the, that's probably Mutant Beast here. So we're going to see there. So we're going to be negating spells. And so here he probably thinks that we're unbranded, which is what we normally tend to play. Then we're going to see the effect of Mutant activate the effect of itself to banish a spell to summon out the Arson. No, that's Mist that's summoned out here, yeah. So here we're stopping traps and or not stopping traps. When they activate a trap, we have to draw 2 cards, and then they're able to negate a spell. So we're going to see them activate Expansion as well. Summoning out 46. Actually, that's 05, my bad. That's going to be able to search for a monster, searching for the 46 there. You know, it is our turn, though, so we are able to activate some cards. We see Prosperity as well as an evenly matched, and in the battle phase, activating evenly matched. Here they activate the Mist, so they will be able to draw 2 cards as well. They got the banish for cost here. Alright, actually, yeah, they have the banish for cost. Then they draw 2, then the evenly is going to resolve, and they're going to be setting, leaving that trap card set on the field here. Then we're going to go to main phase 2, and we're activate the Prosperity. Most likely going for the 3 here. And we see a Raigeki, a Floodgate, and then I think that's a Murmello or a Mantis. I'm not too sure. Actually, that might be Putuka. That is Putuka there. So we're going to see them searching for, or adding the trap to hand. Then we're going to be normal summoning out Chompy. Arachno Champa, which is kind of weird. Link away for Sarah. Then we're going to activate Paralytic Seed, which will let the summon itself as well as another one. It has to be in the zone that moving the Exceed to the correct zone there. And we're going to be able to activate the effect, and that's going to, is it negate? Going to negate it, okay. And then we're going to be setting 1 card and passing, most likely the Floodgate. That's kind of rough here. They're going to activate the lab here, being able to search, and then they're going to activate the effect of 05. Actually, that's some special summon, my bad. We're going to activate Floodgate here. Let me take a second to read the trap card. He's reading our trap cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read, they say. Also, Sarah happens on a separate chain, which we found out. I found out after the duel. So I do apologize for this. Sarah is kind of like Fenrir. So on resolution, then we're going to summon out the Murmello. Murmello effect is going to activate here, popping a Speller Trap. We probably go for the for the spell there, right? Because I can put back draw one. Here we're just talking about how it happened on a separate chain, so we do learn here that it's going to happen on a separate chain. So then on resolution, Sarah's going to be able to activate because a Traptrix monster was activated here. Sarah's insane. And then they're going to be setting the Holatia there. Now, you know that card is 24 defense? That's cracked. We're going to see a normal summon of the 46, searching for a spell or trap here. And we use a monster effect this turn, so they can search for or they can use fusion. We're going to see them search for the fusion. Or perhaps not search for the fusion here. Searching for the cry. Their hand is loaded. They're going to activate the effect of the ST46, banishing the trap, summoning out the arsenal there. I like mutants. I think that deck is kind of neat. They're going to enter battle phase, and it's going to attack into the Sarah there. Then I set one card, and they're going to pass turn. Now, they did deal some life points there to us. I know that's 22 life. Now we're going to go standby phase, and then we think. We're going to go main phase, link off the Ramello into the Sarah, and then we're going to activate the Parallel Exceed that we had in hand. And now they're going to arsenal that, okay? Banishing the Sarah to keep that arsenal in hand, or not the arsenal. The Exceed in hand probably is going to be the play. I feel like that's probably what I can see happening here. Yeah, because if you banish the Sarah, then there's no link summon. There's no zones that it points to, which means it won't be able to summon. They're going to chain Holatea there. They're going to chain Cry, being able to fusion summon here, returning summon. They realize, oh crap, I can't make the huge one because one of my I believe it's Beast, and I think they only maybe play when Beast is banished face down, so unfortunately they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to go for the other one instead, though. We can still make a level forward or a link forward with this. And then we're going to see the fusion just going to destroy the Holatea. And we don't even scoop it up here. What are we doing? We're going to set one card here and pass. It's so weird. They're going to draw for turn. Now they have 46. They're going to normal summon it. They have some left in deck because, I mean, they don't have Arsenal, but they have... they're going to search for the expansion once again. Or searching for a Cry, okay. Guess maybe trying to load up on those fusions for some quick game kills because this deck struggles to kill people, so makes sense. They're going to go battle phase, attack. We're going to chain Holatea to the attack. Just so we have it as a body on the field. Going to redeclare on the Holatea. Not saying that's what I was hoping for, but you know, yeah, I guess we just wanted a level 4 on the field. We don't really need it to be Holatea either. And I'm going to go for the tag out of ST46 going into the arsenal there. So they're playing 2 arsenals in the. Oh, I guess they have one in graveyard and diffuse. Okay, so they're going to be able to summon out the ST46 because we just passed searching for. Or my bad, summoning out 05, searching for 46. Special summoning out the mutant, and we flip floodgate trap hole on it. But I don't think that's going to be enough. What are we doing? Why don't we just scoop here? Maybe hope we can like burn them out of resources here. We're going to attack for us. Then at the end of battle phase, we're going to activate the evenly matched. I feel like you just keep the fusion there. Maybe we're hoping we'd be out resource them because like our deck has like a huge resource game, and I mean mutants are all right with resources, but like banishing their cards face down just kills it so hard. So now that you have like 2 traps out of the way, we're hoping that they're gonna keep up the arsenal there. The monster banish is kind of big, to be honest. We do have Holatea as an engrave, so we can just activate Holatea, summon out then Sarah, but then you can just, on the Sarah effect, we have to find a way to get rid of the 3000 attack arsenal before we activate any like big monster effect. We don't want our Sarah to be banished, especially like when you have they know we have Exceed in hand. So we're going to activate the effect of Holatea banishing itself, summoning out Chompy. But like we have 2 cards in hand. What are we gonna do? Link. We know one of them we know is Exceed, so we're gonna link away for the Sarah here. But Sarah doesn't do anything. Here we're thinking, I think we just scoop, or maybe pray that they don't activate. You're gonna activate. They're gonna banish and banish a D-shifter, and that's just gonna be game. We don't even scoop here. We set one. The disrespect. Then we see a 05, and then that's gonna be game there for sure. Activate the effect. Searching for a monster now, I believe. Searching for the trap. Searching for expansion. Okay. Enter battle phase. We're in a Holatea. Holatea is going to be one of our last defenses. Set 2, and I think they're out of little monsters, but we're just going to scoop it up there. We know there's not enough for game. Moving on to the game 2 here. Wow, I can't believe that took so long. Why would we just not scoop? Like, that's just BMing at that point. Yeah, we definitely should have scooped there. I don't know what we were doing not scooping on that. That's kind of just dumb. But yeah, we're gonna see mutants take the game 1 here. So we're gonna be able to choose. Both decks are kind of like control decks. I guess people can do you consider mutants a mid-range deck? It does have some little combos. It's kind of like the same as Alistair, I guess, except maybe a little more combo-y than Alistair. I don't really know if I would call Alistair deck a mid-range deck. I don't know. It's it's a tough topic. But there's definitely Traptrix being able to go first is huge. Going second, it's not that bad. I know they put like some going second cards. Like we saw the evenly match there. But sometimes it's just not enough, right? If players are setting up like Barons or Baron and like Baron, Chi-Shao, Blackout's pretty crazy board, even like these days. I think that board's absolutely nuts. It just kills Sprite. The problem is going second Sortel is kind of weak, and especially with Cashier in the format, you don't really want to be playing the droplets here. Because, you know, that all that banishing Cashier stuff. So moving on to game 2 here, we are going to be seeing the Traptrix player going to go first. By normal summoning off a Mantis, being able to search for a Traptrix monster here. Searching off for the Chompy here, the good old extender. That's what Traptrix needed. Then we're going to be making a Sarah off that. Activating the effect of Parallel Exceed, and because there's no monsters, we don't fear the arsenal. That's going to summon out the second Exceed there from the deck. Here we can make our free Rafflesia. I remember when this combo was so huge. And then we're going to be activating the effect of the Chompy to summon ourselves out. Activating the Sarah to set a hole from the deck. Yeah, even before, like, Rafflesia was a crazy card. I remember when in Salad format, people were making it with Paralytic Seed when Floodgate like just came out, so they could just stop like Nibiru and stuff like that. That was so funny. Then take another second to read the Champa. And they're going to activate the effect of Nib. And we're going to chain the Rafflesia here, discarding to activate the effect of Floodgate, or not Floodgate, Gravedigger's Trap Hole, which is going to negate and make them pay 2,000 for that. It does stay in the hand, unfortunately, and we're going to set 2 other cards and pass. And our back row is protected due to the Champa here. They're going to activate in good old E-Telly. What another busted card. If it's not Punk, it's this deck. I'm just seeing E-Tellys everywhere. Everyone, E-Telly came off the list for like, oh my gosh, Ghost Ogres. Everyone's going to be playing Ghost Ogres, but it just never happened. That was funny. They're going to summon out the 45. And that's going to be able to activate their effect, searching for a monster from the deck. We're going to activate the Super Ancient Organism of the Grave or something like that. I actually don't even know what that card's called. It's called Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. It says level 6 or higher special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects, nor can players, nor they can declare attacks. And all the big mutants are over level 6, so pretty good to be honest. I wish it was they can be summoned, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so here we go. We're going to see a mutant be activated here. Summoning itself out. Then we're going to activate the effect of the Rafflesia. And we get to what trap are we going to activate here? Looks like they're looking at their extra deck, seeing what targets they didn't do off Extrav. That way, I believe we did Ash Blossom, if I'm not mistaken. We did Ash, and here we do not have a target for the Rafflesia there, so we cannot activate its effects. You know, ashing and Extravagance is huge, as well as like stopping a bunch of like their stuff. Like that Super Grave is just massive. They're going to be normal summoning the ST46, activating its effects, which is going to be able to search for a spell and trap. We're going to flip up the Imperm there, and then on resolution, Sarah effect's going to activate. Looking through the deck, I don't think there's actually any right choice. Diana doesn't really, Diana effect's going to activate here. I think it's going to target the Mantis in the Grave. Or actually, it's going to target the, that's right, it doesn't do that. It's special summon, it targets a trap. So it's going to be targeting the Gravedigger's Trap Hole, setting it onto the field there. And then we're going to activate the effect of the mutant, banishing the lab to summon out the the mist there. But they won't be able to draw two because they can't activate its effects. It's also going to get floodgated as well. That's so rough. Hoping it face down here. And I mean, ST46 is only 500 attack, so we can't really do very much. They could do 05 to go into like a beast, I guess. But we'll see the 05 activate, which was special summoned this turn by the Italy, and they're going to be able to chain the Rafflesia here, probably getting out, I guess not getting out, but using the effect of Nightmare Trap Hole, which, or Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, which will, because it's special summoned this turn, it's going to negate the effects as well as destroy it. And that's going to leave them with not very much there. And then their Traptrix here is going to be able to activate its effects on resolution, setting a Holotea on the field, which is pretty crazy. I think that's going to be pretty much OTK from this aspect of the game. They're going to set one card and pass. And if that card's expansion, does it actually do anything here? We're going to draw for turn, then we're going to be overlaying for a Utopia double. Activate Utopia double's effect. Searching for a double or nothing, and then this can be able to overlay. Every time we slap down that deck, overlay for a Utopia here is super rare. What the heck is going on? Then we're going to be summoning out the Pudica. Pudica's effect is going to activate here. Searching for the Traptrix Garden. Or Trip Garden. I guess this is a little pun on words because, you know, you tripped into the garden. Then Holotea is going to activate, summoning herself out, as well as Sarah would trigger off the Pudica, setting a card, and Holotea is going to activate. You know, Sarah is going to once again perhaps summon a monster. I don't really think that you need to on this. Maybe it's worth doing. I'm not too sure. I don't think they are going to overlay for a Ambrosia, not Ambrosia. What am I saying? Going for the Alamaris here. And they're going to activate the Mutant Cry here. We cannot negate, can we? We're going to activate the Sarah effect to set a trap because it was not activated this turn. That was the last turn it was activated here. Because we have not summoned out a Traptrix monster. Here we're just trying to verify there's been no Traptrix summoned monsters summoned this turn other than the normal summon of Pudica. And then here on Res, Sarah is going to summon out the... And we're just going to see Mutant scoop it up. For those they do not have enough for that anyways. They did get rid of their monster, though, on the field. So that, you know, yeah, Utopia double OTK is not viable anymore. I think that, you know, personally, I'd probably just cut it. And then looking back at the deck lists, I don't think it's really needed. Not like it's a wasted spot, but just not very good. I mean, it's 2 spots taken up that could be used for any really other, like the Circus engine, or whatever you want to call it. The little Therion engine there that serves as a negate. That engine just so much better than a Utopia double. And it just comes up as well so much more because, you know, you can use it going first or going second. It's also a big body on the field, and everyone loves Regulus. If you don't like Regulus, put it down in the comment section below, and I will personally ban you from the channel. If you don't like Regulus, let me know in the comment section why you don't like Regulus, actually. The Therian engine is one of probably the coolest engines we have in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think it's going to be like viable for maybe years to come. I don't really know how the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to change. We saw so much power creep like the last few months, and with that, the new ban list kind of stopping it, putting a stop to the power creep. Like even Kashtira is not that great, but moving on back into game 3 now, that's what you guys are here for, not for some rambling of myself. We're going to see an extravagance start off by the Mutant player here, banishing 6 cards to be able to draw 2. We're going to see an E-Telly once again being activated here. Z Amen. Putting the extra deck where it actually belongs accidentally, putting it back. We're going to see a ST46 being activated here. And we're going to hit it with the Emperor. And we're going to see a Mutant being summoned out here. We're going to link away for the Arya. We are approaching the time right now, so trying to just do something here. He's going to activate the D-Barrier, calling Fusion. We're going to activate Raigeki. I'm just trying to go for that damage here and be able to search off of the area. We're going to normal summon the Marmello, search for the Trap Hole, enter battle phase, and attack, and that's game. I just got called here. We have to speed it up. And, I think it's a mandatory effect of Marmello as 2. Oh, is it not? So we could have just not done it, enter battle phase, and just attack. Time rules isn't fun. I don't love them. Nobody really does. But unfortunately, they are mandatory, or else, big events would go on for whiles. But we did see that Traptrix did win. I think it would have been a completely different match if there would have been time. No time, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.